In this guitar instruction video, we're going to talk about how you can play the lead. How you can play lead guitar. It is so simple once you learn the right scale. Now, the best scale to learn is the blues scale or a pentatonic scale. Learn it with the extension. You'll be able to play lead guitar. Okay? You can take a basic progression like an A, go to the F sharp minor, go to the D, and to the E. A couple of hammer-ons, full step bend. I'm up here on the first string, 8th and 10th frets. My first finger on the 8th fret, my third finger is going to hammer on. I can pull off. If you're not sure what those techniques are, hammer on is just what it sounds like. You're hammering on with your third finger. I can hammer on with my second finger. I can hammer on with my fourth finger. I can pull off. Just pull off the tip from the fourth finger, which is on the 11th fret, or my third finger. But I'm going to talk about this extension right here, okay? Which is on the third string, 9th fret. I'm playing with my second finger. Then I'm moving up to the second and first strings. They're both on the 8th and 10th frets with the first and third fingers. So F sharp minor, there's the A, F sharp minor, to a D, to an E, E. Okay, I started on that third string, 9th fret with my second finger. Played the 8th and 10th frets on the second and first strings. 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 8, 10th, 8th and 10th frets on the second string, my first and third fingers. On the ninth, go back to the 9th fret, third string. Now I can play the 8th and 10th frets. I can go 3, 1, and then 10th fret, starting on the first string. Starting on that first string, 10th fret with my third finger. Going backwards. But that extension is right in this scale. Cannot emphasize how important this scale is. You know, you can eventually learn natural minors, any other type of scales, majors. But if you want to play lead, you can play it in A minor to a G to an F. There's a different progression back to the G. Now I can start here. I'm going to show you the scale too, so you're going to get a better idea. Starting on the 4th string, 5th fret, playing with my first and third fingers in the 5th and 7th frets. 5th and 7th frets, both on the 4th and 3rd strings. Hammer-ons with the pull-offs on the 3rd string, 5th, 7th frets. A bend. Bend on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and barring those first 2 strings. Okay, on the 5th fret. A minor, G to F. Start on that 5th and 7th frets on the 4th and 3rd strings. And then I can throw this old time, like a 50s lead phrase. Bending the 7th fret once again on the 3rd string. Playing it down, down, up, down, down, up. Then I can use my 4th first fingers on the 8th and 5th frets. So let's go to this blues scale. You're going to start it on the 5th string, the 5th fret, excuse me, 6th string. You're going to play 5th fret, 8th fret with your 1st and 4th fingers. Chain strings to the 5th string, 5th and 7th frets. Try to alternate your picking here. If you're new to this, give it all downs. I'll play it all downs right now. 5th and 8th, 5th and 7th on the 5th string, 5th and 7th on the 4th. Now 5th and 7th frets. So I use my 1st, 4th finger, 1st, 3rd finger, 1st, 3rd finger on the 5th, 8th frets on the 6th string, 5th and 7th frets on the 5th string, 5th and 7th frets on the 4th string, then my 1st and 2nd fingers on the 5th and 7th frets, 3rd string, sliding up to the 9th fret, then playing those 8th and 10th frets with my 1st and 3rd fingers. And here's the scale right here. Alternate your picking, because that'll give you speed eventually. So if you don't want to read tablature, 6th string, 5th fret, 1st finger. So the fingers are underneath here. Okay? I'm a right-hand guitar player. If you're a left-handed guitar player, you can do the exact same thing. As a right-handed guitarist, I'm going to use my left hand on these numbers on the bottom. If you're left-handed, you're going to use your right hand with these numbers on the bottom. These are the names of the frets. Right there. In the parentheses, I have the extension. That's a scale in and of itself. You always wanted to learn how to play lead? This is how you do it. I don't care if it's those progressions I showed you, or if it's the blues, slow blues, vibratos, and you notice that I'm using my forearm for vibrato. Even with a bend, I'm using my forearm. I'm trying to keep my fingers as still as possible. That was an A rock beat to a D rock beat, back to an A rock beat. E, D, all down strums with my expression hand. Just going backwards. I'm pulling off. Don't even have to pull off, but on the 2nd string, 10th and 8th frets to the 9th fret with my 2nd finger on the 3rd string. 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string. 10th and 8th fret, 2nd string, 3rd string. Full step bend on that 10th fret, 1st string. That's how you play lead. You got to learn this scale, okay? Some guys are out there telling you, you don't need to learn scales. You got to learn your scales, okay? This is very simple to learn. It's not very difficult, okay? You can even start out right there on the 3rd string, like I said, and just play those notes. And then you can play them on different parts. Different frets on the guitar. I'm on the 11th fret. That same pattern. 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. Backwards. Back in A. That was on the 9th fret. Go to the 7th fret. 5th fret with the 2nd finger. Use that same pattern that I have in parentheses. Hammer-ons and pull-offs. Or I can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 8th, 10th, 11th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th frets on the 2nd string as well. It's going forward and backwards. And play. Start out with that, your note right there on that 9th fret, 3rd string. Or you can start on this A, on the 4th string, 7th fret. See what I'm doing there? I'm 7th fret. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm playing that from, where am I playing that from? Right there. That note right there, all the way to the end, going this way. That note. Okay? With my 3rd finger. All right? So that'd be the 1st, 2nd, 6th note in. So this is just the beginning, you know. Obviously, you're not going to learn how to do this overnight. But out of this scale comes so many different possibilities. On that extension, I'm adding to the extension the 8th, 10th, and 12th. Starting on that 9th fret again with my 2nd finger and the 3rd string. Then I'm on the 2nd string, 8th, 10th, and 12th frets. Play some notes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there's possibilities, but it starts with this blues scale. This is in the key of A. Be sure to transpose, memorize that pattern, memorize the fingering, and play it in different positions and different keys on the guitar. So this will be the beginning of your journey in playing lead. And you'll be very, very happy, very, very satisfied that you learned it. Take the time to learn it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. And if you think it does, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.